everyone. Today we would like to speak about our multiple product lines with particular focus for the modular concept around RG Raman microscope. So first of all, on this table you can see our mini Raman spectrometers, power dual, standard, SERS. They would be typically equipped with 660, 675 nanometer lasers plus 785 nanometer laser. Also here you can see several RG Raman spectrometers. RG is short from research grade. Why research grade? For example, in comparison to mini Raman spectrometer, they could operate from 50 inverse centimeters, so they could cover low frequency Raman shift. They have way better spectral resolution, between 3 to 5 inverse centimeters in comparison to approximately 10 inverse centimeters for mini Raman. And they are truly confocal. They have typical confocal diffraction limited pinhole size, which is equal to 1 Airy disk. However, let's focus on our RG Raman microscope. The key factor about this system is that it has modular concept. So here you can see the microscopy stage, microscope objective. Inside there would be a visible microscope and an option to insert any of these spectrometers. So basically I can draw schematics like that. The core here is visible microscope ready to be combined with Raman spectrometer. Here we would have sensor, camera, visible camera, LED, visible light. Light would be delivered through dichroic to the sample and focused with the microscope objective. This would be a sample area. And we have XY stage for lateral movement behind vertical stage. And at this place you can insert any spectroscopy module you wish. RG Raman spectrometer or mini Raman spectrometer with certain adapters, they all fit. So basically inside this spectrometer you have laser in a simplified version to go to the sample, and Raman backscattering without any mirrors would be delivered directly here to the transmission grating and will target the sensor through a set of lenses. Here you would have a pinhole. So this unit inside has laser, has spectrometer, has slit as for mini Raman, or pinhole for RG Raman spectrometer, and multiple adapters here in between will be used to combine them properly with the system. Very nice situation is that all of these manipulations can be done by user. So there is no need for service engineer to come and change. And when you work, let's say you would like to order microscopy platform with mini Raman spectrometer and few RG Raman spectrometers. At the single moment you can operate only with one device, for example, RG Raman spectrometer with 532 laser inside. But then you would also have a spectrometer, typical spectrometer for point measurements, with this set of adapters, different lenses, extenders, and so on. You can do normal Raman spectroscopy. As well as with mini Raman, you can attach the objective and work on field operation. You can take it with you while traveling and so on, go through airport and do measurements at any place on the Earth. However, when needed, you can do Raman microscopy with any of these units using special adapters, like for mini Raman or for RG Raman spectrometer. How does it work? Now Yaroslav will open the cover and we will try. Here you can see already one pre-installed adapter, but we would prefer to show you how it works. So 785 RG Raman spectrometer, adapter, and 1, 2, 3, 4 screws will be used to attach adapter to the spectrometer. Also here you can see a set of additional accessories. For example, those all used to operate with different type of samples. This is our universal adapter. It is used for any kind of samples, and you place it on lateral translational stage here, and with the help of four screws you fix it. Also, you can work with microscopy cover slides with another type of adapter. And yes, before inserting the spectrometer inside the microscopy platform, you need to connect power, as Yaroslav did just now, and USB cable. And then there is a special insert inside, which you simply target, and then 2 additional screws would be needed to lock it in a special position. Yes, there is a screwdriver. Yeah. And two screws. Also for RG Raman spectrometer, when you connect, you would need two more additional screws and 1 more screwdriver to attach airflow system, because RG Raman spectrometers, they have active stabilization by Peltier of the laser, and we made here additional flow system to support efficient cooling. Now Yaroslav is connecting the cooling system. Also two more screws. Well, basically that's all what is needed to install the spectrometer or exchange one for another. The final step would be the cover. Also 6 different screws here, but we can use just 2 of them just to show you the operation principle. Yes, we are done. So here you can see the microscope, several adapters. When sample is focused and you are ready to start Raman microscopy, you can close the spectrometer and start operation. The confocal Raman microscope RG does not require any installation except, could you please connect the wires, except USB and power connection. So only 2 circuits here. 36 volts for the power and USB connection. The rest part of installation will be shown in our next video connected to the laptop. Probably the last important thing to focus here would be explanation how to use different adapters. For example, the standard adapter. We place it here and we use 4 screws to connect. For simplicity, I will use just 2 of them. One here and another here. And then any kind of sample could be locked. Let's say we want to use it in inverted configuration. This is another additional extraordinary benefit of our microscope. In a moment you will see what exactly do I mean. Let's say we want to do some measurements in multi-well set in inverted configuration. Typically this would be measurements of liquids. In order to do that, we use this specific adapter for multi-well plate, 4 screws, and we are ready to go. So let me insert just 2 of them. And now together with Yaroslav we will rotate the microscope. And that's how you can operate it. Now it is inverted Raman microscope, and sample measurements will go through the bottom. We simply insert the multi-well plate. There is another additional lock for this plate here. And then by software automatically your objective will be focused in every position in the multi-well plate, does measurement, move to another position, collect another spectrum, and so on. When measurements are done, you unlock the multi-well plate and remove it. The same type of adapter we have for inverted measurements through the microscopy cover slides. That's a microscopy cover slide holder. When special adapter is inserted, we simply place it inside, lock, and then just change the cover slides for measurements of cell cultures, bacteria, different singular type of measurements. Thanks a lot for your attention.